Hello. Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That's me, the babbler. That's me. Excuse the camera view angle that I am truly feeling. I'm just truly feeling like angling the camera that way, because I have found it in my current state of just a lot of being this spiritually active and stuff like that. For everybody it's different. I am extremely sensitive and I am extremely open to receiving a lot of things that I do receive, and it could take a lot from me energetically to be so active spiritually, and then also be so human like in many ways. And the human side of me is the part that I am starting to get better acquainted with, I guess, because it's in this awakened state of consciousness that I am now getting better to know myself, or the selves that exist within me, in many different ways. Anyways, I didn't mean to get all into that kind of state with the Hierophant. Here we go. And this Hierophant is a little different. So I've been prompted and intuitively urged to just communicate and to express and to record, and I haven't been listening. I haven't been listening because I've recorded a few things that I have yet to share, but I just totally have not been listening, because I've been listening, but I haven't been listening. And there's many reasons for that, so to speak. But there's a lot of things that are happening energetically all around that I'm being advised to, you know what? You don't want to freaking show yourself. Don't freaking show yourself. You don't have to show yourself. Just record. Gets to speaking. Gets to stepping. Gets to do what you're supposed to be doing. Do it so that you can put into practice the very thing that it is supposed to be awakened from this kind of leveling of experience that you're experiencing on so many different multidimensional levels, that you're supposed to be expressing yourself and doing these things. So on that note, that's what this recording is about. So I have no idea of the direction that this is going to go. All of this is intuitively prompted. I don't know how long this message is going to be. Hopefully not that long, because I have other things that I need to do and stuff like that. But I do have cards around me, and I do feel like there's just many different levelings of energies that are transpiring all around. And if you come across this message, if you come across this this video, it's timeless. It's a timeless video, no matter when it's posted and no matter what it is, even though it's a new moon, February 4th, 2019, just saying. It doesn't matter. When you receive is when you receive, you know what I mean? So, and maybe this is not even a message. Maybe this is just me venting. Who knows? Who knows what is to grow, except when you plant the seeds, you know that you are planting seeds for something to come out of the harvest. Oh, that was, to birth into reality for you, you see. So, alright, that was enough of that kind of babbling. I already did that for 3 minutes and 54 seconds. So, with that being said, trying to light this sage. Old advice. So, here we go. So, I've been actually shuffling these cards all day today. Been connecting with them just on a personal message. There's always something that we can receive from all things. There's opportunity in everything for, exactly, for, oh, I forgot. Oh, I see what I did here. I don't know how I did that, but anyways, the focus is going to be sucky. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Tree of Life. Okay. Tree of Life. For there is fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings that are occurring all around. Yes. And I just feel like, rest is in order for so many, and that's one of the most hardest things for so many that are being asked to rest at this time, because it is needed due to their downloadings and stuff like that. Those are the very ones that find it hard to accept that kind of advice, because they have taken so long, or so they feel, and they're still in that judgment of, they're still releasing it though too, that they've had so many labels and definitions of procrastination, and you know, delays, and just like setbacks, and you know, that victim mode mindset that is being transmuted at this time, because it needs to fucking go away, because it is part of the illusion of that game that is being played, that causes you to lower vibrate in that energy align, which attracts it in many different kind of variations. So those groupings of people, because this is again a specific kind of grouping of people, those that receive a lot of spiritual downloads, uploads, that are a part of this spiritual community. And I hate putting the label of spiritual too, because that is just what we recognize it and label it as too. So that is the only reason why I'm giving this that kind of name, so that you can associate and just, you know, find your spacing in that space of where it is that, you know, it's happening here. So for those groupings of people, rest is in motherfudging order, okay? No matter what else needs to get done at this time. Like, you have to understand this in every kind of way, that rest is being called out for you, and that rest is going to tie you to the understanding of the faithful seed that exists in you so deep, that has to trust in this process. And it's one of the most, you know, difficult things to do, to trust, to let go of that control. And you're like, whoa, okay, I'll go get some rest today. And then still somewhere in the back of your mind, in that day when you think about all the things that need to still be gathered, still need to get done, and all this kind of stuff, you're just like hard on yourself. Do you not see all that you do, all that you create, the fertile creature that you are, the creativity that exists within you, the destiny that is being awoken, the magical blessings that are here now to stay, to marinate? Everything takes time, you see, and for these fruitful blessings, they are here. Here goes this Hierophant, but this Hierophant is a little kinky one. This little kinky Hierophant over here, okay? This satisfaction. See, that's what I'm receiving right now. Even just from this card right now, even just talking about the fertility and just all the blessings that are happening in our lives now, the spiritual balance. Because, you know, the Hierophant, he is all, you know, wise and balanced, and in his inner power, emperor type feels of a deal, satisfied in every kind of way. There's even 3 people in this picture. You can look at it as pervertedly as you want, but you know, sometimes we got to get into these lustful passions, because you know what, there's a lot of crackle, snackle, and poppers in this world that rob us of that passion fuel, day-to-day nonsense in everyday life, that we're just like devoid of any kind of like passion and just fire. Look at all this red fire, but look at every other freaking element too in this picture. Just like, I'm looking at it through the camera right here. It's like all the elements, the balance, and even that lustful crave of a sage, just to depict in this kind of picture, in that kind of way, the staff, his power, his reign, you could look at that even as a freaking crown. That's what that is, a crown. You see what I mean? And look at his serene. Look, he's not moved by the elements all around him. He is in his stature, in his place, balanced and satisfied and content in every kind of way. To stay in this place. Wow. Also for this title, those swans. Oh my goodness. And then look at even the girls being depicted in the picture with the different color hairs. Yes. There's no judgment here. Yeah. There's no judgments. Okay? So yeah, rest, I feel, is a big message. So if you're hearing this right now, just think about all the stuff that you have already done up until this point of when you've fallen into this little message moment that you are stumbling across these words, and you're hearing this in some kind of way. Oh, baby, take a step back and breathe into this space. Breathe in with me right now. Oh, yeah, that feels so good. Now breathe again. Be proud of yourself, my friend. For many people do not breathe. For many people do not breathe, okay? I watch them all the time. I work with people for a living. I see how everyone holds themselves, their posture, their alignment, their everything, okay? Most people do not breathe correctly, at least, if you want to say it like that. And there's no right or wrong, because you know you gotta breathe out of your nostrils, out of your mouth, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you have at this moment in time that allows you to breathe. If you need to breathe out your asshole, breathe, in what you do when you you know, pass some gas. But you know, either way, you know what I'm saying? So rest is being brought to the attention, your attention right now. You know why? Because you need it. And you need to give yourself it without any of that harsh critic behind you. Back in those temples in that gray matter spot of your freaking brain. Oh, 12-12. That was how true that was when I said that right there. Okay? So, Tree of Life. Alright, I don't want to make this too long since I saw that it was 12-12 and stuff like that. We got the Hierophant, Tree of Life, spiritual gifts coming out. There's just so much stuff going on. And then you got in the planetary alignments right now, you got two elements playing together. The Aqua and the Jupiter. Is Uranus the one that runs rules? Uranus and Saturn, right? For Aqua. Anyways, it doesn't matter. These two galactic energies are intermingling with one another. They are co-creating, and they are trying to figure out this major energy of transformation that is coming into play and to existence right now. These two energies, so you think Jupiter, you think Sagittarius, you even got Pisces up in there, Neptunian energy, you got the Aqua, and you got these two friends. Because, you know, I like to look at it like that, because every sign that's comes, so it's one sign, because you got the trine. So you got like Aries, and then you got Taurus, right? If you're going down the Western wheel of practice here, does it mean that, please do not narrow me down into one set of belief. If I speak about Western astrology one day and Vedic another, there is, listen, there's infusion in my alchemy, okay? So there is no just one way or one set thing. I share whatever it is that's vibrating at this time and just being brought into conscious align. So like, you know, do not like freaking label me into one set of kind of thing as this is it and that's all it's gonna ever be. No. So anyways, but in the astrology, this is just like, just trying to break it down a little bit. So very minimally, even though I'm babbling, okay, which annoys certain people, like which I got into a discussion with somebody today, just because I babble and babble away. They tune me out in every kind of way. You see, I have that too. We all have these things. Ooh, 1444. That we need to, you know, work on in our communications too. So, you know, but anyways, you have these energies, Aqua, and then you have Sag. Aqua and Sag. So anyways, but if you go to the beginning of the wheel, Aries, Taurus, then you got Gemini. So Aries and Gemini make great friends. Then you got Gemini, then you got Cancer, right? Yeah, Gemini, Cancer, and then you got, oh, but if you go backwards, Gemini and I can't do this without it being written down. Either way, we got friends in the zodiac, you know, even though everybody, Sag gets along with everybody too. But you got Aqua and Sag in the most part of the astrological wheel and stuff like that in terms of elements that get along. And then plus air and fire, you know, air, fans, fire. But there's so much to learn from the different quality of elements and stuff like that. There's so much to learn from astrology, period. Anyways, it's always forever expansive and growing and learning and that. So, you know, yes, keep focused on your dreams, okay? So here we are. We're building a lot of these dreams. Okay, but we need rest, guys, okay? I'm going back. I'm not going to lose focus of that rest element here, but hold on. Focus it up. Achievement. Beautiful. Achievement. Keep focused on your dreams. The fertile lands that are happening here. I know that I can get lost in my babbles, but this spiritual attire that you rock out with full passion, fueled and desire for this content feeling from within, even though there's still some hiccups happening. That's alright. It's all coming into clear focus. Okay. The heart of the sky is opening up. Whoa, that one wants to come out. Sure. Alright, the hidden path. Okay, exactly. Okay, so there's so much, okay? There's so much surprises that are in store for all of us. Oh, I didn't even notice that, but that's, yes, eyes. Both of them are still the eyes. Surprise. Moon and sun. Here we go. This is a lot of fun. Tree roots, tree of life happening for all of us. The heart, the center, so many things. That the marriage of spirit and matter. Oh my god, I'm going to highlight this note right now, 1726, to go back for me to write down to about spirit and matter, to discuss that in another video in regards to spirit matter that can be seen with the physical eyes, and just surprise what that can mean for all of us at this time. So but that's another topic, another video. And sure, so the marriage of spirit and matter, that was for me actually, even just in discussing that. But I'm gonna pull two more cards and then I'm gonna call it and say that this is, I'm just gonna go up because I guess maybe the rest part of the thing. That was for me, guys. That was that last one, because these cards have been like, you know, they've been very interesting in terms of love. It's the tarot of sexual magic, and just, you know, it just has a lot of like interesting storylines to the feminine energy that I'm picking up at this time. You that is here, okay? There is no compromising, my dear. There is compromising in love, because love is near. He's creeping in, my dear. My dear, oh my, oh yes he is. Surprise, surprise, legs crossed at this time, but you honor the divine within you. You see, this is the message that's creeping in for me. He is near, but he must see, he must sense, he must awaken further into his senses, common sense, heart space center, to look at this. God is so sweet. That is you. This God is so sweet. That is you, who is honoring her beauty, She's the hangman here of whatever. I'm just picking up right here because that's what's up. And look, even looking, I don't know even where this is coming from, but looking at the next card that's over here. Oh my dear, you divine feminine energy that's picking this up is to be sought after. We have this energy has compromised. This energy is strong and solidified. This energy is in love with herself. She's strong. She's confident. This energy here, and don't get mistaken by when I say masculine and feminine energy, it's being represented here in the cards as that. I don't like to put a gender. Because sometimes I'm the masculine energy in my life. Then I'm like, whoa, okay, let me tap into the feminine. Because I'm over masculine right now, like if that's a word. So don't misconstrue the energies. Energy is energy. Energy doesn't have a freaking sex, okay? That's us humans that do stuff like that, to speak stuff like that into existence so that we can understand something. And this is art. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm getting from this storyline that's even presenting itself, and I didn't even mean for it to, because you know what? I was not even focused on relationships. But somebody here that's watching this, my dear, is 2100. Somebody here that's watching this is focused too much on relationships. And it's the feminine energy. So if that happens to be you and that's a trigger for you, listen, boo, that's okay too. Okay, listen, it's okay, whatever. But this message is coming up for you to allow this to transpire, to be patient, my dear. You didn't work to get yourself to this point to then surrender so easily because of the idea of love and the romanticism of this love and the desire for this love wind. Let this energy get to that same point, matching you, so it's complementary. It's getting there. Patience, my dear. Offers are going to be made. And you see, for this energy does not have to. I know that it's now looking as if this could be submissive in some kind of way, which is fine. Okay, let's not judge the action here, but the idea is here, if you look at her face, it is she who decides. Wow.